Hi, welcome to Traditional Hatha Yoga. My name is Kaylee, if we haven't met before, and today I'm going to guide you through a practice that's all about relieving anxiety. So, with anxiety, you experience a lot of fast thoughts, things racing through your mind, things that don't necessarily serve and help us. And what we want to do is try to calm that, try to bring the mind to stillness, to relieve these intrusive thoughts, these false scenarios that don't help us move forwards and be the best version of ourselves. So today's practice is all about that, calming the mind. We're going to move through some physical poses that bring your body into slowness and then stillness. We're going to use that to tune into the breath and follow some deep abdominal exhales. And we'll move into a nice calming breathing practice and meditation at the end. So you're going to need a cushion or a bolster, so grab one of those now. And maybe you want some blocks or an alternative. So if you would like to use those, or you think you might, grab those, put them at the top of your mat. Let's get started. So let's start at the top of the mat. Step your feet hip distance apart and firm through your thighs. Exhale all of your breath, then inhale into your belly, sweep your hands up to the sky, bring both biceps by your ears. Exhale, slowly lower your hands back down to your sides. Again, inhale deeply into your belly, sweep the hands up, biceps by the ears. Exhale, slowly lower your hands down to your sides. Pause for a moment, we're going to carry that on, but this time with a breath count. So we'll inhale for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and on each exhale we'll increase the count slightly. So I'll talk you through. So exhale all of your breath, bring your hands to the sides, then inhale, sweep the hands up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 4. Count yourself through 2 more rounds. Exhaling for 7 on this count, and then 8 on the next round. So notice that your body is starting to move slowly with the breath on the exhale, and feel your body and your mind starting to come to stillness. Now at the end of your next exhale, bring your hands to the side, face your palms over to the front, breathe into your belly, exhale, inhale, bring your hands to your hips, lengthen through the spine, reach the crown of your head up to the sky. Exhale, fold forwards, bring your hands to the ground or shins if you can't reach. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back position. Exhale, fold forwards. So bend over your thighs, then breathe into your belly. So we're really feeling into that deep abdominal breath. Stay folded forwards, keep breathing into your belly. Now abdominal breaths, they start to activate the vagus nerve, and that triggers a relaxation response. So that's helping to start this calming of the mind, calming of the body, starting to relieve those symptoms, those feelings of anxiety. Take one more deep belly breath here. Keep your hands grounded. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Keep your back straight. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, release your hands to the side. Pause here for a moment. And just tune into your mind. Now we've started to slow the body, slow the breath, slow the mind. Notice it starting to calm. If you have blocks, you might want to grab those and bring them to the top of your mat right now. Don't worry if you don't have blocks, you can do this practice without them. Either way, step your right foot to the top of the mat in the middle, between the 2 blocks or at the centre of your mat. Step your left foot back 1 metre, bring your right leg straight. Square your hips to the front and bring your right hand to your tailbone or sacrum with your palm facing outwards. Exhale all of your breath, then inhale, sweep the left hand up to the sky and bring your bicep by your ear. Exhale, keeping the bicep by the ear, fold forwards over your right leg. Leading with a thumb, inhale, rise back up to standing. Exhale, fold forwards over the front leg, moving with the breath. Inhale, rise up to standing. Pause here for a moment so you can let go of your left arm. Again, we're going to carry this movement again with a breath count. So we're going to inhale, sweep the hand up to the sky for 4 counts. And on an exhale, folding forwards, we'll breathe for 8 counts and fold for 8. So I'll talk you through. So exhale all of your breath, square your hips to the front. Inhale, sweep your left hand up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale for 4. Take yourself through 2 more rounds. Exhaling for 8 counts on both. And really reach your left hand forwards so you're keeping a nice straight spine. Don't want to see arms dangling down. Keep them nicely locked by your ear. And as you reach the bottom of your next exhale, bring your right hand down to the ground or blocks. Then keep your hands grounded. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back position. Exhale, twist to the right and bring your right hand up to the sky. So we're in revolve triangle pose now. So breathe into your belly. This is a twist. Keep looking up to your right hand. Reach your right hand up to the sky. And if it's too strong on your neck, then you can look out to the side or down to the ground. Either way, just try to find stillness, try to find calm. Look down to the ground. Inhale, release your right hand down to the ground or blocks. Exhale, fold forwards over your front leg. So we're in another calming forward fold now. Breathe deeply into your belly. Try to find stillness in this pyramid pose. Keep your hands grounded. Inhale, halfway lift your spine. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, rise up to standing with a flat back. Exhale, step your back foot to the top of the mat. Release your hands and just pause here for a moment. Now see if you can tune in to the flow of energy through your body. So you should feel a downward force moving through your right side. And the yogis call this downward force apana vayu. And it's a force, an energetic force that's responsible for elimination, for letting go of fears, and it helps with anxiety. Let's take it to the other side. Let's create that force on the left side. So keep your left foot at the top of your mat and step your right foot back 1 meter. Turn your right toes out 45 degrees and square your hips to the front of the mat. Bring your left hand to your sacrum with your palm facing outwards Exhale all of your breath. Then inhale, sweep your right hand up to the sky. Exhale, fold forwards over your left leg. So reach forward, keep your spine nice and straight. Leading with a thumb, inhale, rise back up to standing. So leading with a thumb keeps the spine straight too. Exhale, fold forwards over your left leg. Inhale, rise back up to standing. Pause here for a moment, release your right arm. We're going to do this again with the breath count. So inhale, sweep the arm up for 4 counts. Exhale, fold forwards over the left leg for 8 counts. I'll talk you through. Square your hips to the front, left hand to the sacrum. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale, sweep the right hand up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 4, take yourself through 2 more rounds. Exhaling for 8 counts, inhaling for 4. And see if you can really tune into your breath. Find that abdominal breathing. And if you can, close your eyes as well, internalize it, find your balance. Don't worry if you can't. At the end of your next exhale, bring both hands down to the ground or blocks. Keep your hands grounded, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, twist the left, bring your left hand up to the sky, look up to your left thumb. Breathe into your belly. Find stillness and revolve triangle. Look down to the ground. Inhale, release your left hand down to the ground or blocks. Exhale, fold forwards over your left leg, your front leg. Breathe into your belly again. Feel your belly, your stomach as it's kind of filling up, wanting to fill against your left thigh. So push against your left thigh. Find stillness here. Calm the breath, calm the mind. Try to keep your breath nice and quiet. And just notice how we're holding these poses a bit longer than you might be used to. It's giving us more space, more opportunity to use the poses to connect with the breath. Using asanas to connect to pranayama, connecting the physical body to the energetic body and the mind. So keep your hands grounded. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, step your back foot to the top of the mat. Release your hands. And pause here. Take a little smile. And see if you can tune into that downward energetic force, Apana Vayu again on the left side. And feel both right and left side rooted down to the ground, feeling stable, feeling calm. Okay, so clear your mat of any blocks if you've used them, and then come to a wide leg stance. So turn on your mat and step your feet wide, and then go even wider with your legs. So you want to check that your wrists are in line with your outer ankles. So just try and gauge if they're lined up. And when they are, point your toes inwards if that's comfortable for you. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine, reach the crown of your head up to the sky. Exhale, fold forwards. bring your hands to the ground underneath your face. Keep the hands grounded. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Bend your elbows through your legs, or as if they're going through your legs. Keep the hands grounded. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the elbows back, fold forwards. Stay here for a moment. We're going to carry on that same movement. Turn to the side. Carry on that same folded movement, but with a breath count. So we're going to inhale, keep the hands grounded, lift to halfway for 4 counts. Then we'll exhale, fold forwards, bend the elbows back for 6 counts. And we'll stay here, folded forwards, holding out the breath for 2 counts. And repeat, inhale, exhale, hold out the breath. Okay. So stay where you are, keep your hands grounded. Inhale for 4, lift up to halfway, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, fold for 6 counts, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay here, hold out the breath for 2. Inhale, lift up halfway for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold out the breath for 2. Inhale, halfway lift for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, fold forward 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay here, hold out the breath for 2. Inhale, lift for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, fold for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay here, hold out for 2. Inhale for 4, take yourself through the rest of this last round. Exhaling for 6 counts, holding out the breath for 2. And at the end of your round, stay folded forwards. Bring your hands in line with your feet. Bend your elbows backwards in 2 parallel lines. Reach the crown of your head down to the ground and stay here. So in a deep, wide leg forward fold. Breathe into your belly in this position. And take this opportunity to really connect with your breath. Deep abdominal breaths. Keep your hands grounded. Inhale, halfway lift to flat back. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, release your hands to the sides. Stay here. Notice your mind. Notice how still, how calm it is right now. And then heel toe your feet together and come to the center of your mat. Bring your feet to touch so the inner edges are touching, and then really ground down, root through your right leg. So pushing the right foot into the ground. Then exhale all of your breath. Inhale, sweep both hands up to the sky, biceps by the ear. Exhale, fold forwards, bring your left leg up behind you. So you're coming with your spine and leg parallel to the ground in a T shape. So reach your hands forwards, look down to the ground, towards the top of your toe ideally. Breathe into your belly and find a spot to focus on. This is your drishti point. It's going to help you balance. Keep your leg nice and firm, and then internally rotate your left leg down by pointing your left toes, left knee down to the ground. Breathe into your belly here. Stay here. Feel the challenge. This is a purification pose. It brings us a challenge to help us find self-discipline and still find calmness even within the challenge. Okay, so step your legs together. Well done if you held it that long. Reach your hands up to the sky. Exhale. Release your hands. Take a moment Let's take it to the other side. So bring your feet together, inner edges touching. Ground down through your left leg, push your left foot into the ground. Sweep both hands up to the sky, biceps by the ears. Exhale, fold forwards, bring your right leg up behind you, spine parallel to the ground, come into a T shape. Firm through the leg, reach your hands forwards, look down to the ground, create length through your spine and breathe into your belly. Turn your right toes down to the ground to internally rotate your right leg. And stay here, stay calm, stay stable. Coming to practice this sort of challenge on the mat prepares us for the challenges that we face out in the world, living life. So embrace this challenge and find stability, find calm. Inhale, step your feet together, rise up to standing, arms above your head. Exhale, release both hands down to the side. And let's come down to the ground. So we're going to come down to our bellies. So lay down on your front, belly on the ground, forehead on the ground, and bring your hands to your tailbone. So both hands are reaching round onto your tailbone and they're going to interlace. So interlace your fingers, rest your thumbs on your tailbone or your sacrum. Exhale all of your breath. Then inhale, lift your forehead and chest away from the ground. Reach your hands toward your heels. Breathe into your chest. Then exhale, push your pubic bone into the ground and inhale. If it's possible, lift your feet away from the ground. Draw your thighs closer. Come into full locust pose. Stay here. Breathe into your chest this time. So we're in a belly down back bend. We're still very grounding. And we're just staying a couple more breaths here, feeling the challenge. Okay, exhale, slowly release everything down to the ground. Bring your hands to the ground. Rest your forehead either straight or turn it to one side. And if you have your head turned, go to the other side. Okay, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, push up to all fours position, and then sit back on over your feet and stretch your legs out in front of you. I'm going to come to face you now. So we're going to come into a seated twist. And I will mirror you. So bend your right knee, step your right foot over your left leg and bring your right foot to the outside of your left thigh. So place that firmly on the ground. Then lean to your left, bend your left knee, bring your left heel to the outside of your right butt cheek. So you're in a little knot. And just check that both your butt cheeks, sit bones are connected to the ground. And if not, then re-extend your left leg. So once they're connected, push into the inner edge of your right foot. This is going to lift your knee up. And bring your right hand to the ground behind your hips. It's going to create some length through your spine. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale, sweep your left hand up to the sky. Exhale, twist to your right and bring your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist deeper to the right. Breathe into your belly. Send your gaze to the back of the room, but take care not to over twist your neck. We're going to stay here for a few deep belly breaths. So take this time to connect with the breath, slow the mind. And try to observe your thoughts. If they're wanting to spin out, bring them back to central point of stillness. Look to the front of the room. Inhale, untwist your upper body. Exhale, bring your hands to your shins and pause here for a moment. And let's take it to the other side. So unravel your legs, stretch them back out in front of you once more. This time bend your left knee and hug it towards your chest. Step your left knee to the outside of your right thigh. Lean to your right, bend your right knee, bring your right heel to the outside of your left hip. And do the check again. Check both butt cheeks, sit bones are connected to the ground. If not, then re-extend your right leg. Either way, push the inner edge of your left foot into the ground to lift your knee. And then bring your left hand to the ground directly behind your hips. Come onto your fingertips. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale, sweep your right hand up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Hook your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist deeper to the left. Send your gaze to the back of the room, but don't over twist your neck. And breathe into your belly. Try to have even inhales and exhales. And quieten your breath as much as you can. So imagine that if you had someone sat next to you, they wouldn't be able to hear your breathing. And notice what that does to your mind as well. Look to the front of the room. Inhale, untwist your upper body. Exhale, bring your hands to your shins. Pause here for a moment. And untwist your legs, stretch them straight out in front of you as we come into our peak pose for today, which is a forward fold. We've been doing lots of forward folds in today's class because they're so great for calming the mind, tuning in with the breath, activating the parasympathetic nervous system. So this is what it's all been building up to. So step your feet roughly hip distance apart. And if you have tight hamstrings or a tight lower back, bend your knees. It doesn't matter how much you bend your knees in this pose. You're going to want to try and keep straight legs and a straight back. But don't compromise your spine. Always keep a straight back. So bend your knees as much as you need to if you feel your back starting to round. Flex your feet. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale, sweep both hands up to the sky. Bring your biceps to the ears. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forwards over your legs and grab onto your toes or your feet. Inhale, lift up, lengthen through your spine. Then exhale, fold forwards and try not to round your back. So as soon as you feel your upper back starting to round, stop. Bend your knees more if you need to. Prioritize that straight spine and breathe into your belly. So the aim of the game here is deep abdominal breaths, feeling those breaths, your inhales against your thighs. The deeper the breath, the calmer the mind. So don't worry about flexibility, don't worry about straight legs, just tune into the breath, keep your spine nice and straight. Relax your shoulders if you feel those starting to rise up. Release tension that you might be holding on in your face or other parts of your body, and find a place of effortless effort. And enjoy this forward fold. This is Paschimottanasana. And we're holding this a little bit longer. That's going to give us time to tune in to the breath, connect our physical body to our mind, and prepare us for meditation, where we can really connect to our mind, to our thoughts, and start to unlock some insights about ourselves, about the root of our fear, our anxiety, our worries. All these insights are waiting just as you tune into yourself, as you give yourself the space to do that. Reach your hands forwards. Inhale, leading with the thumbs, rise up to seated position, arms above the head. Exhale, release your hands down to the side. And just pause here for a moment. You can bring your hands to your thighs or down to the side. Just take a minute to soak it in. Soak up the clarity that you're feeling in your mind, the depth of your breath, and just this moment of calm and stillness that you've carved out for yourself. Okay, with your eyes closed if you can to stay internalized, come down to lie on your back. Bring your feet hip distance apart and allow your feet to fall outwards. So you're relaxing all tension in your legs, allow your feet to roll out wide. Bring your hands to the side of your body. Allow your hands to roll out wide with your palms facing up to the sky. And gently roll your shoulders back a little bit. Tuck your chin slightly. And then release any holding on, any tension there. And close down your eyes if you haven't already. So we're closing out our physical practice today with Savasana, also known as corpse pose. This is a resting pose, but it's not a sleeping pose. So we're taking this again as an opportunity to find perfect stillness, perfect calmness, and just allowing the physical practice that we've done so far to assimilate, to ground us even further. Take a few deep abdominal breaths. Inhale, feel the belly rise like a balloon. Exhale, draw navel to spine. Carry on with this deep abdominal breath. And with every exhale, allow tension to melt out of your body. Feel your physical body starting to relax, to soften, and eventually start to open up. And now feel, with every exhale, your mind starting to relax. With every exhale, feel your mind softening, starting to open up, preparing for meditation, for insights. Okay, start to return to your breath. Return awareness to your body. Start to move your fingers and toes gently. And if it feels good for you, lift your arms over your head and come into a full body stretch. Do a little yawn if you need to. Bend your knees and roll over to your right side. And just stay here in the fetal position for a few minutes or a few moments, a couple of breaths. And slowly come up to a seated position. Grab a cushion or a bolster, or you could use a rolled up blanket, and bring that underneath your bum. So we're coming to sit on the cushions. Come into a comfortable seated position, ready for our breathing practice today. So this breathing practice is an amazing one for anxiety or insomnia. It's a great practice that you can do as part of a yoga sequence like we're doing now, but you can even do it as a standalone practice anytime you're feeling a little bit anxious, worried, your mind's feeling unsettled. You can tap into this breathing practice. It's called Brahmari or Bumblebee breath, and I'm going to do a little demonstration about how to do it before guiding you through getting into this breathing practice. So you're going to cover your eyes very, very gently and push into the tragus by your ears. Then you'll inhale with regular inhales throughout this whole practice. And as you exhale, you're going to hum. So we'll inhale and then hum. And you're going to feel lovely vibrations throughout your forehead, your head, and throughout your chest. So we really want to tap into those vibrations and focus on them. So let me guide you through how to get into this. So bring your thumbs to the tragus. So the tragus is the bumpy part that connects your face to your ear. So you've got that bump, just the kind of, if you push it in, it goes into your ear canal. So bring your thumbs to the tragus and push them in gently. And bring your fingers, your index finger and your middle finger, to gently rest on your eyelids. So you close your eyes, fingers on your eyelids, but don't press too hard. And allow the fourth and the little finger to just rest on your cheeks underneath. So tragus, fingers on eyelids, rest the fingers on your cheeks. So we're pushing the tragus in. Inhale deeply. Exhale, hum. Keep the lips closed together to allow that hum to feel the vibrations. So inhale deeply. Exhale, hum. Inhale. Exhale, hum. Keep inhaling and exhaling, moving with your own rhythm, moving with your own breath. So take a breath and inhale when you need to. And do this 10 times. And after your final exhale, release your hands slowly from your eyes. Allow the light to re-enter. Release your hands from your ears. Bring your hands to your thighs. Keep your eyes closed. And return to regular breathing. Just feel into the sensations, calmness, and stillness that you feel after that breathing practice. Now keep your eyes closed, and for the next few minutes, come to absolute, complete stillness. So no fingertip, no eyelid is twitching, total stillness throughout your entire body. The only thing that should be moving is your belly, with gentle expansion and contraction as you breathe into your belly with abdominal breaths. Now keep scanning the body throughout the next few minutes, looking for any place that you feel like you want to fidget, to move, to twitch, to itch. And use strong willpower, if needed, to resist that temptation. But come to absolute stillness. After 3 minutes, if you're successful, your mind will also come to stillness, very naturally, ready for a meditative state. Let go of the breath completely and allow your mind to just fall naturally into a meditative state. Draw your awareness to the center of your forehead and feel into vibrations, pulsations here. They're happening of their own innate intelligence. Experience these vibrations as your own inner light. Start to return awareness to your breath. Deepen your breath. And relax your pose. Bring your hands together at the front of your chest. Give yourself a feeling of gratitude. Thanks for creating this space in your day to calm your mind, to tune into your body, to connect to your breath, and take ownership of the energy that you want to feel, want to flow through your body. May this practice guide you through the rest of your day with calmness and without fear, without worry. Namaste.